with 3D Blast.
Hello. I'm coming in. You can see me still, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I should let you know that I put you in a TV screen, so you are now.
I'll see in a second. The stream's a little delayed, but yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're all both in TVs.
Oh, it looks nice.
Thank you.
You were saying you don't know stuff about tech. That's a nice setup. Look at that.
I take photos off Google, and I'm just like, all right. Hopefully this works. Hopefully no one is like, yo, that's my art. But it's off Google.
Hey, that's my art, though. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm not facing away. What's up? What's up, chat? What's up, Frank? Christ? Disco? Everybody?
How's it going? I love the Christ emote. I was contemplating putting that in here somewhere, but
hiding it.
Yeah, but it didn't work, so whatever. So anyways, tell me a little bit about yourself. Who are you? For anyone who doesn't know.
Who the fuck? Who is this guy?
Yeah, who are you?
I'm 3D Blast. I guess vaporwave artist, personality, superstar. We stream. I make music. I've been around for a while, or for 5-6 years at this point. So, yeah, most people know me. On my Twitch it says, "Unfortunately, the vaporwave and Sonic guy." So I think that's how most people know.
Oh, and TikToker.
And now I haven't made a TikTok in a while, but.
Well, I wanted to ask you, did you actually mean all those things you said behind my back?
That's I have been workshopping that bit. I messaged Frank that.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's like the joke about like, oh, you need a mental health day. Well, I meant all that shit I said about you. I don't know. It's making me laugh. And so I was like trying to figure out like a little skit with that. It's fucked up, but it's funny.
You know what? It's not that fucked up. It's not gonna get canceled in 2021, so you're good.
Yeah, who knows? I would hate to be canceled next month for a URL show.
Oh my god. Have you ever thought, like, maybe someday I'm gonna get canceled? Is that like a fear on your head, like, mind?
It's kind of funny, because I think I grew up online where, like, the sense of humor was a lot fucked up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you'll see a lot of people make fun of a lot of fucked up stuff, say bad words and stuff you can't say now. But that stuff is still kind of funny to me. Yeah. And I definitely understand not exercising that in a public space and being like saying stuff. But like to me, it's still funny. And that's, I think, the part that people would be like, they'd have a problem with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'm not running for president, so don't hold me accountable for anything.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Cancel culture, in my opinion, doesn't actually work. Like, as long as it's not a big deal, like you're not being racist or sexist or whatever.
Okay, well that's my fault right there. I'm actually super. No, I'm just.
I know you joke about that, but yeah, as long as you say sorry, though, like I think you like. Honestly, it kind of boosts like people. I've seen it boost people. Bad
publicity is
yeah.
I think so. Cancel culture, or whatever. I think for the most part, it's like hold people accountable culture. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like most part, it's like, hey, a couple of years ago, you like are stupid doing fucked up shit. Like we know that, right? And then so I like that aspect. I think people, if you're afraid of it, that means you kind of know you're doing something wrong, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I'm not necessarily afraid of it because I don't think I heard a thing about it where it's like if people get mad at you for lying to them, basically.
Yeah.
So if you're always a piece of shit and you're like I laugh. I make the jokes I do. I always say the stuff like, if you're a fan of me, you know that, and I could never basically betray you.
Yeah.
So if it's the people who like have super clean records and then they get caught making like a suicide joke or something, and then there are people who are like, ah. But if you always suck, then you can never not suck. Then no one will ever get mad at you for sucking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, kind of like anything for views. Have you heard of that guy?
No. What happened to him?
He's from Filthy Frank. He was part of like a member of that. He's like the chubby guy. I love him. They have a cold ones.
I'm not familiar, but I know. Yeah. Okay. I definitely. Okay. I've seen that.
He's like, he's he has like a I suck like mentality. He says whatever the fuck he does. He gets fucking wasted. And he literally is, anything for views. So yeah, no, that concept, I've seen it work, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
And, like, it's not like I'm going out of my way to like make fun of tragedies or racist and shock value stuff, but I always say, honestly, this is kind of fun, I being able to explain this. I get in trouble sometimes because people don't get it, and I get mad that people don't get it when maybe I should just be mad at myself. But it's like, I sometimes like to play a character that is saying stupid stuff. So I'm not making fun of the thing, I'm making fun of somebody who would say that, So for example, if you said something like racially charged, I'm not making fun of that. I'm making fun of a person. Like, I'm saying you're stupid if you're racist. And I think a lot of people get those mixed up. They just think I'm making some fucked up joke. But it's more of like, if you are saying stupid shit, you're the butt of the joke, not the other way. You know what I mean? So that's always my take.
Yeah. I love that you do that. I watch it.
Shouts out comedy.
Yeah.
Shouts out comedy. Jokes that you laugh, you go like, oh fuck.
Yeah. Well, I also have another question about TikTok. Have you beat Charlie DiMaggio in follows yet? I'm calling her DiMaggio. Well, D'Amelio.
Who's that?
I just wanted.
Who's that?
She's like.
I don't know anything about TikTok. I just got on, literally.
She's like the most followed TikToker. She was at the Kids' Choice Awards. Well, of course I would know that because I am stupid.
You watch the Kids' Choice Awards?
No.
No. I'm kind of always on that kid shit. Motherfuckers call me Subway Jared too. That's the shit.
I watched a video on the fashion of it.
Of the Kids' Choice Awards?
Yeah.
Orange and slime? Or is that's the Nickelodeon one? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah. That is, slime.
There's a video that made me and my friends cry laughing of Katy Perry getting like shotgun blast hit in the face with with a slime, and we couldn't handle it because it literally like sounds like it hurts.
Yeah. Well, who cares?
That's what I like about the Kids' Choice Awards. Fuck the fashion. I like seeing celebrities get shot in the face with slime.
Yeah. Well, anyways, back to talking about you. I wanted to talk about your beginnings and like, when did you like start getting into music wholeheartedly?
Music or vaporwave?
Well, I want to get into the beginning. Music. Like, what is your background on it? And like, what did you start with?
I started making my own music in like 2005 on a demo of FL Studio, and I was in like 5th grade.
Damn, that's young.
So I'm all self-taught, and I've been in like music classes throughout high school, like elementary school, middle school, high school. So I can like read music, and I know like a little bit of theory and stuff like that, but I'm not like trained. Can't really play an instrument that well. I used to play saxophone, and I guess I still do. I know my fingerings and stuff, but I'm all like electronic. I got really into like sampling stuff. So that's, that's what I do now.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Yeah, from what I've learned from doing this podcast and all these artists that I've like interviewed, like a lot of like it doesn't seem necessary to learn like more than what like is yeah, than like music theory seems like not that important.
Music theory is a lot more about communicating it than it is about implementing it. But at the same time, there are people who know what it is, and you can tell in their production because they use a lot more complicated stuff, and sometimes it works out.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing to do.
No, yeah.
Like, I think there are people who are against it for some reason. Like, you're a snobby if you know about it. Or
that's
like,
weird.
if you're like always talking about like chords and shit, you're, fuck that. I make music from my heart, but it's like, no, you make music that sounds like every Fall Out Boy song because you only know 4 chords. Stuff, it's like, you can use it.
Yeah.
So learn it if you can. And if not, who cares? Also.
Yeah. And you're a little bit weird if you're just straight up against it.
Yeah, I literally had a guy who he was like trying to explain something to me, and I was like, using terms like literally simple terms like, oh, like the 8th note and that is cool, and like the and of 2, like I like that, and he's like, I don't know what any of that means. And I'm like, you play guitar? What do you mean? He's like, I don't know theory. I play from my heart, and I was like, what? This isn't like I don't even consider this theory. It's like,
yeah,
you don't know what a quarter note is? He's like, no. And I'm like, but you like, what? Why?
Yeah. I don't know much about theory. I don't make music.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. But yeah, why vaporwave? You mentioned that. I want to know.
I think I've always been into sampling, like especially since this last year we lost MF Doom, and then we didn't lose Daft Punk, but they broke up. So those are like the 2 biggest like sampling inspirations, Discovery and anything MF Doom really. Like, Adult Swim bumpers and like Fly Low and Dilla and like all these sick beats. And I'm also inspired by like video game stuff. So like a lot of my early stuff was like chiptune-y.
Yeah.
And then when I discovered vaporwave through listening to like a podcast, literally.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there's a show called Genre Cult. And their first episode was on vaporwave, and I listened to it and was like, it was a show about niche music genres. So I listened to it, and they were like, "Oh, this is stuff." They played like, Macintosh Plus, St. Pepsi, basic stuff. But it was fucking sick. I think it was probably Fantasy off Hit Vibes, which is the song I heard and went, "That's awesome."
Yeah, it
was also dancey.
Yeah, and you've also like remixed some of Skylar Spence's music.
Yeah, I guess I have tried to, but that was like a long time ago. I don't necessarily think those are that good anymore, personally.
Oh my god, that's funny, because I was gonna ask you, how do you think you have progressed from the first song you made to the last album you produced?
So specifically from first ever, like it's crazy. Like I know so much more. I literally used to like produce by guessing and checking, like just being like, does that work? I don't know. Let's try this. I would just like draw notes and be like, does that work? No. Does this work? No. So I learned a lot about mixing and stuff, and I still don't even think I'm like done learning, obviously. But it's crazy. Even from the first vaporwave track, I honestly thought vaporwave was supposed to sound bad.
Wait, what? Did you think like, vaporwave sounded bad?
Well, I was like, oh, it's supposed to be lazy, right? Like it's just you can just slow stuff down and people love it. and like even on my first album, I was like putting like production stuff. I was like putting like beats and like own stuff on it. But then there are a lot of tracks where I was like, this is just like a song slowed. And then as time went on, I realized I was like, wait, that's stupid. So I like to sample a lot more tastefully now. At least I think so. Like, so a song isn't just another song slowed down or sped up or whatever you want. Personally,
I know you sampled Owl City.
I did, yeah.
I wanted to ask you, and would you believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies lit up the world? That's it.
Owl City, he's insane.
Yeah.
I don't understand sometimes where because he'll make fireflies, right? This song is so good. And then he'll make a song on that same album about going to the dentist. That's like a bunch of dentist puns. And it's just like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
But I think he's a pretty good producer. Literally. Shouts out to Owl City, says Samir. Yep. Samir is my Owl City friend. We met at an Owl City concert. That's not true. I've never been to this. But Samir's the one who showed me like that album and was just like, listen to this song about being a dentist. Did you know that Owl City made a song for that Guardians of Ga'Hoole movie? I mean, that's the best person you could have got for that.
Guardians of Ga'Hoole?
Guardians of Ga'Hoole is a movie about owls. Like, it's like an old book, like a children's book, like a teen book about owls and like a secret owl society and shit.
That sounds cool.
You never heard about that?
I've never heard of this.
Oh man.
And I'm like a movie fanatic. I don't know.
I've never seen the movie, but I used to read the books in like elementary school. And yeah, that's hilarious that they got Owl City to make a song about owls.
That's perfect. I bet they specifically reached out to him.
I mean, they must have.
Yeah. Or what if he reached out to them, was like, owls?
Get me in on this.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. But sampling him was like fun because I didn't just sample like the song. It was like kind of like mashed up. Like I sampled the Scrubs theme song as well.
Are you a fan of Scrubs?
I love Scrubs, yeah. I think I'm like pissed off at how much I love Scrubs because I feel like you're not supposed to for some reason. I don't know.
Oh, that's weird. I mean,
maybe not.
I've never seen it though myself,
really?
But I know
man.
it's like really popular. I've never heard someone be like, "Oh, you like Scrubs?" I've never heard that.
Well, not like that, but it is like one of those like. I think people hate it because it was one of those like on all the time. You were never like Scrubs was in your face every day.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I get that.
Because it was like Comedy Central and all this. But yeah, dude, Scrubs rocks, and that theme song is actually really good. And then mashing those up was fun because I took like the acapella and like made him basically say other stuff. Because that's the title track called "Here to Stay." So he says like the normal song goes like, "It's hard to think that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep," but in my song, he just keeps saying "I'd rather stay," and then he says like, "I'd rather stay away from here. Please take me away." Like, kind of like made him say other stuff.
Yeah. That's cool. I love the new album.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. How do you go about samples though? Like, how do you find them? Like, is it just like you think, I love all these songs, I'm gonna sample all of them, or is it more?
I think it's interesting because I think they come from a lot of different places. Sometimes I'll get into a song, and because the newer album, I sampled a lot of like more modern stuff. Like, I sampled Tattoo. I sampled Scrubs, Fireflies, Sugar Ray. I sampled Beach Boys, Rihanna, like modern stuff. And it's Bare Naked Ladies. Like, normally you would sample like 80s city pop or, you know what I mean, funk albums. But I think there's a lot to like 2000s era stuff that like Sugar Ray was probably the first track that was like, this is a sound, this is a vibe, the orange vibe.
Yeah.
So,
the early 2000s now is like nostalgic and opportune to use the music.
I think there's just something to it. A lot of it was weirdly like electronic-y, but not fully. You know, it's not like EDM yet. But it's like break beats, and it's cool.
Yeah, I agree. I was part of that era.
Yeah.
Yeah. Discoholic asked, and I want to know to ignore it. Jesus Christ. Do you like The Office?
I do like the show. I don't like it as much as everyone else. I think it's a good show for like the first 4 seasons or something. I have seen it all. It's good, but I don't really. I'm not addicted to it. I'm not rewatching it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, same. I've watched it once and it's good enough, but I loved it. Yeah.
Yeah. I hold it up like it's good. Funny stuff.
I wanted to ask, since you are heavily influenced by like retro games and like Sonic 3D Blast, and you also stream video games, have you ever thought of being a video game composer yourself?
I honestly started making music with that mentality. Like a lot of my early stuff was like chiptune and being into that. I think I don't know. I stopped wanting to when like, I don't know. I think I just stopped wanting to, but I would still do it. But like, I'm influenced by it, but I also don't necessarily hold out for that anymore. Because I also, like, you lose the rights to it most of the time, and it's like weird. Just make it for yourself and try to do it that way. I mean, like, I still would probably. Obviously, with samples, it's kind of weird, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, what if like they were making a new Sonic game and they called you?
Yeah, I mean that would be a dream come true, if they were like, you can sample it, because like one of my biggest influences is Hideki Naganuma, who is like the Jet Set Radio composer. He composed like the Sonic Rush soundtrack and like a bunch of stuff, and that funky beat stuff where it's like pseudo sampled like voice clips and stuff, all the blah, 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 super dope, super high energy. So yeah.
And you like make a lot of funky beats. Like, have you ever thought of making a slow
jam
piano or like?
I have one song, like I said, they're all sample. I like to sample, and so like when there's that push in the scene, they'll be like, "Oh, original." It's like, nah, I don't give a fuck. I like sampling, and I like to, add it on top of other original stuff. So I have that Last Ones on the Dance Floor song, which is like, it's literally like a slow dance prom. I said it's the Echo Jam prom. So that exists. It's on Spotify. So
and Bandcamp. I mean,
yeah.
Which I'm just gonna put in chat because I have to remind myself. Yeah. So, I'm sorry. I have.
You're good.
Yeah. So you were a part of the fundraiser stream for DMT tapes. How much were you involved in that?
So Nano and Data Girl hit me up and were just like, I think at first they were like, "Do you want to be a part of it?" Which was like an easy yes. I'm not sure what I got asked first, but it eventually just was like, "Will you have a Twitch stream? We're looking for someone to host it." I don't think they wanted to be like, host it, because I think they were just like, "Hey, we're looking for somewhere," and I was like, "Well, if you want, you can do me. Like, you can use me. Like, I'll host it." And so, we did, and I actually kind of feel bad because I think I got a lot of credit for that stream, and I didn't really do anything besides my set, and then I just played the video Nano gave me. So you honestly can thank Nano for staying up, like hours, put like so much time put into that, and then Data Girl for like, they organized that whole thing.
Wow.
And like, I really. They should honestly get like that whole thing all the credit. So.
Oh wow. Yeah, I didn't know the behind the scenes. Wow. Yeah. That's awesome. But I mean, like, honestly, like, all of you guys are fucking amazing for that. That was really nice, and your set was awesome. I was there.
Nice. That's all the old music too. Super old stuff.
Speaking of URL shows, how do you feel about them, and like, where do you think they're headed? Do you think they're gonna end?
Do I think they're gonna end? Is something I feel like I just talked about this somewhere, just with my friends. I hope not, because I think we thrive in URL shows, and I think, to put it like bluntly, with my classic attitude, I think people were crazy to think that they would sell out as much as George did in New York and LA. I think there was when after Electronicon, everyone was like, it's all about live events now. And I'm just like, all your fans are online, and they just happen to all be in New York.
Yeah.
Like, I think there are a lot of people who are inspired, and God bless you. But also, it's so expensive to travel, and you don't make a lot of money. Like, wanting to travel to play live shows, all the ones I was invited to, none of them came back in the green. Wow. So it's like, URL shows, though, I have played shows to 400 people. Not 20. Not a 10-person people in a bar like I've been doing. 200 people are watching this, plus the VOD. So it's like, that's where we thrive, and people love it. They'll watch everybody. Anyone, all these people who can't travel, they're either young, they work, they have an audience now, and people can watch it whenever, from wherever. I think that is such a good idea, and I think giving up on that just because, like, we can is a bad move.
Yeah, it's like, well, I feel like, it's great to have live shows for if you want, like, some income and if people want to meet you IRL, but it's great.
There are a few people, obviously, who can do it,
Yeah. But it's great to, like, for people, like you said, people who are at home who can't really afford that to, watch their faves perform live on URL, which is awesome.
And I think there are a lot of smaller people who, like,
thrive.
They don't have the audience in locations. Like, I don't have a big enough fan base to go to New York and play a show, or Chicago, or Texas, or LA. But I do have one if all of them go online at the same time and watch a show,
Yeah, it's been so great for people who are smaller to, like, even create an audience for themselves. Like, being on all these, like, different streams with a different set of people watching. Like, that's great. Yeah, and I
think to answer the question, though, what a pad.
Pad.
And Wiz giving me attitude in the chat. Jesus Christ, this wizard guy. I think, obviously, if you want to throw live shows, you can. There have been amazing ones that are awesome. Like, actually, Pad has hosted some big ones and stuff, and, like, there are a lot of cool stuff when you can get together. But you shouldn't give up on URL shows. I really hope not. I would love to see another block party, Pad. And if you already planned that, I don't know about it, shame on you.
Just to, like, throw any bone, if I have one, to Pat, he is throwing a show for Fake Fever. Whoa.
That's right. Hit it.
Yeah, which I had the poster on before this. And my boyfriend Enrail's playing. I don't know when. If Pat, if you want to say when.
Mason is playing.
Oh yeah. Your boyfriend?
My boyfriend, yeah.
Aw, that's so cute. That's so sweet. Sorry, I'm like.
Tommy's touch is what I crave.
Aw, that's sweet. I wanted to know also. How far do you want to go with your own, like, with your music? Like, do you want to be big where you're everywhere, or do you want to stay, like, in the underground?
I would love to be able to do it full time. And to what extent I have low standards for that. So I'm like, I don't want to be, like, super famous. I don't have to be, you know what I mean? But I would love to be able to, like, do it full time. I love streaming. I love doing that. Like, I love I do love, honestly, I love like a YouTube world, a Twitter world, all this stuff. I love being online. So like, I'm not trying to be like hot LA parties. I'm a fucking introvert idiot. I would love to have, I mean, like it's a dream. I would love to have a little fan base, stream, people watch, music people listen to. I can wake up and be happy about living and not have to go to work and do some stupid shit, you know? So yeah.
Yeah, we
at
actually...
that point.
Yeah, we talked about that before stream and like how you want to be a video game streamer. That's awesome. You stream
not necessarily a video game streamer, but like it's all part of one thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not like trying to like be on this Twitch grind, but I do love it. It's really fun.
Yeah, and you have an awesome personality. You're funny. You're unconventionally yourself, which I love.
Yes, I really am. I honestly mean that, and I've talked about. I mean, I really am this fucking stupid. Like, I actually care about Sonic this much. I actually like to make. I sample. I love Vaporwave, and I love this. I love to do this. I'm not lying about anything. I don't know. It's like that's how I feel about me personally. So.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're happy.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So, the album "The Meaning of," was that an ode to your old name, Rosand?
Yeah, Razande. I think it's.
Razande.
I don't really know how it's. Razande is how I always pronounced it. That's like it's like the electricity spell in Phantasy Star.
Yeah. And
so, that was the alias I was using from 2005 to 2013, 14. And then I switched it to a 3D Blast.
Why is that?
Because nobody can pronounce it. As demonstrated. And that's no fault of yours. I'm not saying you can't read, but it's just like people look at it.
But you are.
I don't know. No. Like, I've heard Randazzi. People think it's named after me. Because I'm Randy, so they think it says like Randy Zond. Like people, people like nobody can pronounce it. Nobody knows what it is. It's a little too abstract. So I changed it to something a bit more like I kept it Sega related, which is 3D Blast, and I thought it was kind of cool to do that subtitle of that Sonic game because I was like, keep it Sega related. And retro and all, but also you can take 3D Blast alone without any tie to Sonic and it still sounds cool. So yeah. Ed Jr. Morpheus asks, does Randy like Pio Pio? Poyo Poyo, yeah. It's like I can't read that. I had Poyo Fever on DS and I have Poyo Tetris on Switch. I don't know how to play it, but I did play them. I couldn't tell you how to set up stuff. It's like a Sega puzzle game. That's awesome. The only retro gaming I've ever done was like PlayStation 2 and like GameCube. Retro. Yeah. You said you were 98. I'm only 94, but at least I guess is PS2 retro now? It is retro. Now it is. I guess. Isn't there like a time like it's like 25 years or something? 20. Oh, is retro? There? Is it? Or is it 15? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it has been a really long time since it's came out. And now, like, 3 consoles. Well, yeah, 3 consoles out. Yeah, that's so weird. I guess I don't necessarily consider GameCube retro. But at the same time, I kind of do. I don't know. I guess I do. I don't know. It's in that weird halfway, like... Because, like, N64, it's definitely retro to me. But the Wii definitely isn't retro. Yeah. But the GameCube, where does that sit? I feel like it's... PS2 is retro to accept it. We're ancient. That's the thing. But that's... Yeah. Does Randy like Wetrix? What are we lying about on stream? Y'all keep lying on stream. Wiz, what do you want? Wii classic. Classic. Yeah, so talking about Sonic,
in
I've heard of that
games. On a scale of 1 to 10 for you, how good are you at gaming?
At gaming in general,
Gaming in general.
I've noticed I'm actually pretty dog shit. If you've ever watched me play recently, we've been playing The Last of Us Part 2 on stream.
I have been watching.
I only play it on Mondays every week, and every week I come back and I go, I don't remember how to play at all. And I get my the first encounter of every stream when there's an enemy, they kick my ass. I'm like, I don't remember how to get, like, I feel like, honestly, said we're ancient now. Like, I literally feel like this fucking old dad. You're just like, I don't know how to play. Where's my med kit? How do I shoot? How do I aim?
Could you speed run your favorite game? And like,
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I'm not that good. No, there are certain games I'm like, okay, I guess I can fool with the best of them. Some of them, but yeah, like I could never win like a battle royale game. Like I've never been able to.
I feel the same. If I had to rate myself, I'd give myself a 2.2.
Yeah, I'm okay I am okay at World of Warcraft, I guess.
Hey.
Which is but that's easy. I think that's easy. You just have to do like a pattern of rotation. If you can't do that, you suck.
What are your top 5, like, not 5, or just like top favorite games?
So on brand, Sonic 3 and Knuckles is the best one. Sonic game. Like I said, I've played WoW for like 16 years since it came out. 17, more than that. 2004. It's 2021. So what's 17 years? Stupid. What am I doing? That is like the best game. Like the most time I have in any game. Monster Hunter rules. Monster Hunter World. I mean, I love Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Freeze, the new one. Oh, what a game! Game's a piece of art. So good. Phoenix Wright. That's a curveball. That's a game about being a lawyer.
Oh wow, that must be really.
What a great game! Visual novel kind of investigation game. Amazing.
Can you become a lawyer after completing it?
I think so. I think they give you, I think they do. They definitely give you a license or it's the DLC.
Nice. I might play. Just to make money.
Exactly.
Out of all the those games, have you sampled them? Have you used them in your music? And
I mean, I sample. That's my like signature, right?
Yeah.
Like sampling that stuff, the trinkets people call them. God, I'll just keep reading Wiz comments. Too much.
Says the school bully. Are you the school bully?
Monster Hunter Rules says the school. What does that mean?
Is that referencing that Rockstar game? Like,
boy, dude. Speaking of Rockstar, I just got like heavily into Like I just got Red Dead on PC, and I'm playing GTA 5 again. So
I'm playing GTA San Andreas, and I'm obsessed. Like,
nice.
Yeah, I love that game.
Hell yeah. I mean, I actually never got into GTA besides like playing 4 at a friend's house. And then I own 5 in Red Dead.
Yeah, GTA.
So shouts out, you ever want to join my gang?
I would love to.
I'm a CEO now.
Yeah, you just became a CEO of 95% Honry. I also wanted to ask, did you kill people? Did you commit murder to become the CEO?
Yeah.
Wow.
Fuck, it got fucked up. A lot of fucked up shit happened. I've killed.
Damn. Are you going to jail after this podcast?
No, jail can't hold me. They released me because of coronavirus. And then they lost me. Can't handle me.
I'm so sorry. My dad is...
My dad's a big fan.
I actually, I'll be 1 sec. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I can entertain the stream. I can do an AMA.
Go ahead, entertain the stream.
I got this. Chat, I was born to do this, guys, so I can answer any question. Literally. Sonic movie sucked. I don't like it. It's stupid. What a waste of time. It could have been way cooler. Watch the Sonic OVA. Fuck off. What else we got? Which Sonic is the best and which is the worst? That says Disco. Fucking 3 and K is the best. Mania is really fucking good. The worst one is probably Shadow. Shadow sucks, but also maybe those other weird games that like nobody plays, like Sonic Chronicles. That game also sucks. What do you suck? Says Christ. What does Molo smell like? That's creepy
what do
as fuck.
I smell like?
Disco. Sounds like vape.
I do. I get nervous, guys. That's why I vape. Okay.
That's why I drink.
That's why I actually have a bottle of wine right here.
What's your favorite Sonic special stage? The best one is Blue Sphere. Who doesn't love Blue Sphere? Honestly, maybe the Mania one might be my favorite one now. Mania one's really good. I'm gonna take a drink of this.
Nice. I wanted to say,
water.
I met you at Econ 1, and you gave me this sticker when you get to see it.
Did you ask me to sign a shirt?
No, I didn't. Oh, or maybe I did. Yeah, I did.
I did. Wearing a shirt?
I was wearing a shirt, a blue one, that said 100% electron. You remember that? That's awesome.
So here's what I remember. This is a funny story. Maybe this is embarrassing. But did you have a lot of people sign it?
I did.
So you asked me to sign it, and you were like, sign right here. And the only empty spot you were referring to was on your front section.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll do it over here. That's cool? And you're like, sure, yeah. I'm just like, okay, thank you.
I'm so sorry I put you through that.
I was just like, I'm not trying to get canceled.
Oh my god.
You know, girls are still new to me, you know?
Yeah, did you think I was weird? Because I was wearing cat ears.
No, I just think you probably just didn't notice either. And I was just like, just so we're clear, I'm not.
That was like my first introduction to Vaporwave.
That's crazy, because, I mean, if you didn't know what the fuck was going on there, that must have, like...
didn't.
If I went there and had no idea, I would like, this place sucks. All this music sucks.
Really? I thought the opposite. I got obsessed, like, immediately. I was like, holy shit. That's great.
I'm glad.
Yeah, and one of my favorite albums was Iconic Bitch. And I listened to it a lot.
That's amazing.
Yeah, for 2020 New Year's, I got high off ecstasy and I made my friends listen to it. So. And Kira like, Karabini too. Yeah.
KKB rules.
Yeah.
Iconic Bitch, that's the album.
Yeah, that is a sick album. What was your like thoughts when making it?
Making that album was... I'm trying to think of when I made it. It was a lot of... Man, when? I'm trying to think of what was the mindset behind that. It's been so long now. Iconic Bitch was supposed to be about, like, self... I think I'd been around a while, and I just didn't feel like I had necessarily done enough. And I think that album was very much about, like, being okay with whatever you do. It's like kind of like a self-worth thing. But also not being obsessed with yourself. So that's why it was called the Iconic Bitch. Because it was like, you don't want to be so obsessed with yourself to where you're full of yourself, but also you don't want to be non-obsessed with yourself to where you have no confidence.
Oh my god, I struggle with this.
So that's what that's about. That's why it's like a skeleton is like it's like bad, but if you use it correctly, you can use it to get out of like hate yourself, you know what I mean?
Of course, yeah. So
that's what that means. I think that's where I was when I made that. Also, somebody said that I have an iconic bitch, meaning the way I say that is iconic. That's what someone said about my old podcast. Mm-hmm. So I saw that and thought that's a really funny title.
It's great.
So, yeah.
It's now I think of it more and it relates to me. I'm gonna listen to it and be like, oh yeah.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense. Also, for Music Here to Stay, I wanted to know, like, the thought process behind that album and everything.
It's heavily inspired by like the scene. A lot of my albums recently, or since 20, honestly, since all of them, they've always been influenced about like the scene aura, like how I feel and how the scene feels. So like, Here to Stay was like the Electronicon high, right? So then everyone is super excited to be part of this. And then we got shot in the face with coronavirus. So that's what that album is. So it's like Music Here to Stay. It's kind of a joke about like that saying is funny, thinking that music, the concept, would be gone. At the same time, I also was like, maybe I should make something different. So I was also kind of thinking about like doing something different, maybe a different alias or something. And then like the scene just got like shot in the face. I thought it was kind of a that's what that album feels like to me, is it's excitement and then anxiety, because that's what happened like back to back. Everyone was super stoked for 2020 and then 2020 sucked, right?
Yeah.
So that's like, personally I had a fun time, but there was a lot of anxiety. I didn't get to work from home and stuff, so there's a lot of anxiety about going out, not knowing what was happening. So yeah, there's a lot of tracks that album inspired by stuff I heard Electronicon. Specifically, Jamila Jamil is a track inspired by hearing Death Dynamic Shroud play CD Player Part 3 in the after party. Wow. Hearing that song bump in a club, I was like, what the fuck? Like, this isn't allowed. So I tried to make a track that felt like that.
That's awesome. One time I played DDS like in my car, windows wide open. I was going through like a city area, and I stopped, and this couple was walking by, and they turned and looked at me crazy. They were like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "I want this experience again."
Yeah, I think so. I think I feel bad sometimes when like people are like, "Oh, you make music? What do you make?" And you're like, "No, don't ask that." How do you explain it to people? How do I give my mom a copy of my vinyl and be like, "Don't listen to it"?
Oh my god! How do you like look at your music now? Like, are you confident about it?
Sure. I think I'm confident enough. I think a lot of people have been very nice to me. A lot of people like it. I think someone literally said that like that was the album that got them into vaporwave, and I was like, that's illegal. Like, seeing how much Hit Vibes got me into the scene and like fueled me, and then like meeting him and what that felt like to be that for someone else is like, I'm not like, when I came home from Electronicon, I was like, the universe shouldn't have been allowed to give me that, because now I think I'm this, you know what I mean? So I'm confident in that regard, but at the same time, I'm not like full of myself. I understand I still make mistakes, I still learn everything, I still don't know what I'm doing half the time, but so I'm trying.
Well, you're being very honest right now, and that's like, you should really commend yourself, because you haven't let like anything influence you to change. You're literally, you're 3D Blast.
Sure. And that's the thing, and now I'm sitting going, you're right, I am cool.
You are cool, yeah.
It's like,
you should.
There's plenty of people out there though who hate this idea. They hate
Why?
Because they hate it. They don't think you should have personalities online. They think vaporwave is all about anonymous stuff. They think I just shit post or tweet or whatever. But yeah.
Possibly.
I have people who take me back down. Don't worry.
Yeah. Sorry.
You're good. I don't think I retweeted this.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah, so you know what I really like about you is how you incorporate your friends into your like projects, like how you incorporated Frank Jaffsy in the first song of the new album, Third Best, and he says,
Really?
Really?
Do you know where that's from?
No, I don't, actually.
Sorry, you can ask your question. Sorry to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
I can go back.
I'll go back. You go ahead.
There's a business casual anniversary stream, and John did interviews. Christ did interviews, and during mine, I think Frank was there because we're all friends. We were just kind of doing a little hang session, and I said, "Should I reveal my album name?" I haven't tweeted about it or said anything about it, and I said, "Music, Here to Stay," and everyone was like, "I don't know what this means." And then Frank was like, "Really? That's it?" And it was the best reaction to it. It was the best, like, nobody knew what to expect, and then Frank just hits you with "That's the fucking title? Are you kidding me?"
Yeah.
So fucking good.
Yeah, I love that. And I also watched your little video where he sent you stuff for your birthday. That's sweet.
Oh, this is what this is.
Yeah.
This hat, a logo hat. I've literally wanted this for so long. I was like, how much would it cost for me to get this made? And here it is, and it's perfect.
Aw. Yeah, so, and I love that. You also have the Wiz and Dan Mason and Effins and like
yeah. What was the goal?
I don't even know where my question was, like, probably about like
getting friends on the album or something.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I didn't even write it down. Wow. Anyways, yes.
Well, guess who's not my friend anymore? No.
Me? No.
That is something I honestly like. I only kind of work with friends, and this is going to be preachy now, but like people they don't like the word clique or whatever. They hate like exclusive groups, but like I don't necessarily think of me and my friends as like an exclusive group, but like how are you going to deny that like your group of people you trust? Like that's good. You don't want people you don't trust. You trust these people to work hard, work for you, you know, who hold your values for the most part. And so it's like I don't understand when people are just like, oh, that clique is stupid. It's like, unless they're like bullying people, of course. But it's like I have people I trust, and it's like easy to work with them because I can message someone and go, hey, where the fuck is this collab, idiot? Or not, and just be like, just do it on however long you want, and there's no pressure, stuff like that. So
well, it doesn't seem like just like clique, because I see a lot of like different names, like, you know, that you guys all hang out with, like Shoji or like people from the East Coast and stuff. You guys are open arms. It's not just
like I said, it's not like you're not allowed to talk to us. I think it's also that like I'm not going out of my way to like find new members. You know what I mean? Like I'm comfortable around these people for a reason. I worship the clique. I love the clique. I die for the clique.
Wait, is that a movie from Adam Sandler? Have you seen Click?
Oh,
yeah. And his like belly flapped. That's what I remember.
But that's why like I like to work with my friends too. There are people who are I guess outside or whatever, who I like to work with too. But then again, like I said, it's just people you trust.
Yeah.
And so like I have some experiences of people I didn't know, and I work with them, and then they're just like, you know, like kind of start tweeting stuff that I'm like, yikes, or like people who kind of like there's no communication, and then all of a sudden your song's on Spotify you didn't even know, like stuff like that. So that's why.
And you know. How do you like? You also make remixes off like songs that your friends have made, and how do you go about that? Picking one and stuff.
I'm trying to think. So I have one for Frank that's not out yet.
Oh. To come.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure when that comes out, Frank.
Stairs.
I'm kidding. I'm trying to think who. Oh, I did, of course, Dan. Like that's probably the biggest one. The Every Time I Cry remix, 100% electronica released. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow,
I remember
guys.
that. I remember
Wow,
the
guys.
stream. You got interviewed by them.
I was
or
on
not
that stream
interviewed,
more
but-
than Dan was.
Yeah. But I mean, it
So
was your remix, so.
Yeah, but it was also that single release party, I think. So it was like a new single and then my remix, and it was just like
Oh yeah.
a
Okay,
third
yeah.
Dan and 2/3 me. I think
Yeah.
what's really funny about that is like George communicates kind of old fashioned, and so it's like I have his phone number
Oh.
that just says like I'm going to call you on Skype now. Like what the hell's happening?
Wow. I love that. Yeah, I love that George Clanton's old fashioned. He also has those old phones and stuff. Do you have an old phone?
Does he? I have a S9. It's pretty newer.
Well, he has like
know?
retro, like the like what, like I don't know,
Like old
the
ass
80s,
phone,
like 80s phones, or,
like a big one, like
yeah.
I will say this is kind of funny. Like vaporwave people love old fashioned stuff and like retro stuff, but when I see retro physical equipment that people have, I look at it and I just think that is trash and stuff that would suck to move. There's somebody in my Discord, the 3D Blast Discord, who shouts out, you're cool, but they always post about all the new stuff they have, and I think they're kind of on the younger side. So they have like all these old computers and old keyboards and all this stuff. And I'm like, if you have to move for college, you're fucked. That's all garbage.
You're gonna have to sell all of that.
Yeah. And shouts out for having a cassette player or whatever, but like, I honestly, like, I have stuff I have, and I'm like, I don't even have a cassette player.
Yeah, what
Hmm.
equipment do you use for anyone who's curious?
For
me,
music,
I'm wondering.
I just have like a MIDI keyboard, and I use everything in my DAW, so any VSTs and stuff. I don't really use any physical equipment. So there's that.
How long does it take you to make a song?
That is, it depends. Earlier stuff was quicker, and the better or the longer you get, like the longer you do it, the longer it takes, and the longer your standards get like tougher. And so you're just like, I don't, blah blah blah. I need to finish this, but if I'm feeling it, overall time spent on a song, it can be like 20 hours sometimes, but I mean, there are songs I've done so many revisions of. God, it's hard to tell. I know you can go into FL Studio and look at like how long you've had that project open for. So I'd have to look at that, but I'm trying to think. I usually, because when I produce on stream, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, how long are those streams?
They're not
So
that
I've also-
long.
Because that's what I'm thinking though. I'm just like, if I do, because sometimes I finish like whole songs, so I'm thinking that plus like after, so like it can be like 12, 20 hours. I guess. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really time it though. That's the thing. Sometimes it can take way too long. And that can also happen over months. So
So you start a song and it could like take up to maybe like a day to a month. Is that what you?
yeah, if from start to finish, like actual like real life time passing. I'm trying to think the longest I've spent. There are songs that I started. I mean, what's funny is that like start to release, like I made Jamila Jamil like a few weeks after Electronicon, and then it just came out in January, like in a totally different version than that original version. So going back and fixing that, like they can. I've had songs that. I have a song that I sent Nano, the ending of Iconic Bitch, that song.
Yeah.
I made that probably a year and a half ago, sent it to Nano, and then he sent me back stuff, and I didn't finish it, like a year and a half later or something like that.
Wow.
So there's a lot of that stuff going on.
So it must take a while to like also create an album to put together.
Yeah, I'm also, like I said, sometimes I get into like, I get home and I'm just like, I can't. I can't work on something. Like, I don't know, I just don't want to or can't or whatever. Frank says, what about the hard drive? Yeah, there are songs that I have right now that will never come out.
Oh, wow. What do you have a fan club by any chance? Maybe, like, releasing those...
Like a Bandcamp thing?
Yeah.
No.
You should.
I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of think it's weirdly, like... I don't have enough stuff to release. I do... What I've been doing, though, is if you sub to me on Twitch, I have a channel in my Discord that's, like, private. And if you sub to me, you get access to it. And I've been releasing some work in progresses in there. So it's a little bonus, I guess. So I guess that's the best way. I don't know, fan club's weird to me. Like I said, I don't make music that much to where I have like a song that's like every month or every week or... I think GDS is crazy for saying they can do an album a month. What the fuck? What are you doing?
I know. It's crazy. But I mean,
calm down.
At least
Calm down.
They like, you know, they swap. So like 1 month it's James, the other is Tech.
Even if you told me to make a new album every 3 months, I'd be like, what the fuck? This is not supposed to be an ad for DDS. Ignore that. Ignore that.
This is supposed to be an ad for 3D Blast. Everyone check him out.
Check him out.
We're just mentioning them. Oh, that brings me to another thing. You stream on Sundays usually with Christ, and I wanted to know, are those guys like your brothers from other mothers, or are they, or
I don't know who they are.
They ain't shit, and they use you for clout?
Yeah, that's probably it.
That's a joke, by the way.
I know. Yeah, so the schedule right now, when everything on my end gets up and running, I do Monday with my friends, my real life friends. Shouts out Samir, Zach. And then Tuesdays with Frank usually on his Twitch. Fridays back on mine with our show that we're doing next week, so check that out. And Sundays with John and Disco usually, and anybody else who comes in. And what's funny about that little group is that the Funny Net group we call ourselves now. Ironically, don't worry, we don't think we're that funny. It happened because of the pandemic. Like, I met John. I've known about Christ obviously for like forever since I started, and we were familiar with each other in like 2019ish. You know, like I've released my album on there, and like you know, I was aware of him. But we met like for the first time in New York, and like kind of hit it off. We went back to his hotel. We banged. No, we spent time in like the green room and talked a bunch.
Oh,
like,
the green room? Is that code for room? Like the couch?
Yeah, the
thing?
brown room. The Vaporwave Friars Club.
Oh my God.
And then we kind of like we talked about a bunch, and that was fun. And then we went Pat Chennington's block party. He had that Discord server it was like a digital green room, and then we hung out there, and Discoholic was there, and we also didn't really talk before, and me and Disco have an eerily amount of stuff in common, like really creepy almost, of like the stuff we both like.
You want to share with the class?
So we both are huge Mega 64 fans. If you know what Mega 64 is, Mega 64 is actually the reason I know what Vaporwave is. Indirectly. So we love Mega 64. We both like Sonic stuff. We both... What else? Disco, help me out. I know it's a little delayed, but... there was this show called Retsupre that used to do a podcast that would have fans submit intros for, and we were both submitted for that. Like, that is like a decade ago. Super weird stuff like that, where like, you know what that is, like, and you also submitted to it, and like stuff like that, and a lot of you know stuff that we like. Yeah,
it's love at first sight.
Yeah, he told me that he thought I was an asshole because he didn't get that I was doing a bit. Like when I would tweet stuff.
Well, we're at our halfway mark. I'd like to ask the chat if you guys have any questions for 3D Blast, ask them now. And while that's happening, we're going to do the tier list. Do you need me to send it to you?
Sure, I mean, why not, right? I guess. Just so I can see it.
Yeah, okay. That's true.
People know what's happening. Are we doing characters or games?
Oh, yeah. If do you guys want characters or games? Put it in chat. Characters or games.
Should I rank the characters or rank the games?
Send it to you.
I would rather do games because I have opinions on the games. The characters, I don't even know what you want. Oh yeah, Rouge is higher than Amy. Put her up there. So, is a hot dog a sandwich? Just keeping track of these questions. Should I write these down?
Go ahead, answer them. We're gonna.
Oh right.
You're gonna answer them while we do the tier list. All right, now I have to bring this out.
Ask for anybody wants to set out his funeral. Dude, fuck a funeral. Every Sonic game ever. There it is. The first one.
All right. Games. So we have a lot of characters. We have 2 games. Now we have 3 games and 4 characters.
There's so many games on this list. Jesus Christ. Oh man, I honestly wanted to do this on like its own string at one point.
That would be great.
So maybe we can do like an abridged version, like maybe like a top 10.
Yeah.
Because there are like 1, 2, 3. 4,
well, we do characters, which is what it's looking at like. There's not too many characters.
Sure. If you mention TF2 Tris one more time, I'm gonna flip out. Did you fuck Sonic or Knuckles? Where do you get your ideas from? That's my favorite question. Holy shit.
We're gonna do this one.
Characters. I got
characters.
Okay, cool. I think I have this one open, but yeah.
So yeah, Krylo asks, would you fuck Sonic or Knuckles?
Knuckles. He's dumb enough to let me. That doesn't sound good.
Oh my god.
I'd trick him. I'd be like, dude, I stole your Master Emerald and you have to fuck me to get it back. He'd be like, not again! Just some Sonic humor. This is...
Oh my
god. We can start. Here we go. Ready? You can keep asking questions too, and I'll figure this out. Oh my god. There are so many fucking... Who the fuck is this guy? I don't know who this is. He's like a metal Sonic that's black with a yellow... What is that? Who are these people?
Oh my god.
So straight away, I don't know if you want me to like... Okay, so there's the metal Sonic that's black with yellow on this... Yeah, like right, it's at the bottom, towards the bottom.
Okay. Okay, yes, yeah. I see it.
Put him at the useless. I have no idea who that is.
Useless. All right, got it. Okay.
Wait. Okay.
Well,
are you gonna edit this, or how are we doing this?
I guess I'm editing. You just tell me, and we'll coordinate. And while you're doing that, Torch 2424 asks, which artist do you not listen to normally but love to see live?
I have an answer that used to be true because I saw them live and that got me way into them more than I was. That was Tame Impala. I didn't really listen to them besides like a few select singles. And I saw them live and I'm like, fuck, I love Tame Impala now. So, there's that.
I like them too.
An artist I don't listen to but I'd like to see live though. A lot of DJs I feel like I don't really care necessarily, but I would love to see them mix, you know what I mean? So that's kind of fun.
All right, let's get on with another character.
Yeah, let's do a question then a character.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the wrong Metal Sonic. That's Sonic.
Where do you want him then?
Okay, put that Mecha Sonic. He is. I also really like the fact that there's no bad. It's just either epic, great, good. Awesome. We're gonna put him in epic, dude.
Epic.
Sonic is sick.
All right. So the one with the 3 lines on his head.
Yeah, the yellow. Want the yellow? Like it's at the bottom. Like yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Got him now. Now one more.
Okay. God, I wish I could just share my thing. Just like here you go. Do you have a favorite saxophone player? No. I know Tim Paul's only one person. I found that out pretty recently too. I didn't realize he hired a band to play. All right, I'm gonna start with the elite. Let's just see. Let's see. Who's my favorite? We're putting. All right, I'm just gonna start easy money. I honestly, and maybe this is basic. One of the coolest Sonic characters is Sonic.
Sonic. So all of them.
Elite? Top row. Not all the Sonics, no. Just one Sonic.
Just one
normal Sonic.
I don't.
See, third row, first person on your screen.
Okay. I think I got it.
Okay.
I love this though. I
honestly, like I said, I'm not lying. I know too much. I know who all these people are, minus that one guy. There's probably 2 characters on here. I have no idea who they are.
What about the one with the red and the black? The
Shadow?
normal. Yes, Shadow.
Shadow goes up there too.
Elite?
Elite.
Got it.
I think I'm right. This is how I honestly feel.
All right.
There's one character who goes in front of those guys.
Okay. In front?
And
there's only Elite. Oh, in front.
Like
okay. Okay.
Yeah. Also, you got the wrong Sonic. You have classic Sonic.
Okay, I got it. I put the other Sonic that I see.
Yeah. Put classic Sonic in great.
Great.
Fuck him. He's just classic.
He's okay.
Alright, there's one person above Sonic, and that is I'm gonna say the name, you're not gonna know who the fuck it is.
You're just gonna describe him. But say the name and describe him.
His name is E102 Gamma. And he is a red robot with a yellow thing on top and green eyes. That's the important part, because there's 2 red with yellow, but he's got green eyes.
I think it's this one. That's a robot. It's red. Okay. It has green eyes.
Green eyes. Let's see if it's a little delayed, but I think you got him. I think you're there. Is it red? No. Let's see. Oh, come on. I know I'm delayed, but I gotta make sure. I think you got it. Okay. Fuck.
While we wait, who is your fave Sonic character and why is it Bean the Dynamite? Says Daffodil.
Bean is sick. Daffodil knows their shit. Yeah, Bean from Sonic the Fighters. It's the bird that throws bombs. Whatever Molo ends up putting together his cannon, correct. Alright, here's another elite. Another this is gonna be another one of those like okay.
Okay, we got this. We can get this.
Metal Mecha Knuckles from Sonic R. It looks like Knuckles, but he's got green eyes and he's a robot.
Okay. Oh god. He's a robot. Knuckles is the orange one?
No, red. He's on he's on the left side.
Oh, he's the red one, and he's epic or elite.
He's elite.
Elite. All right, got it. Okay, Skeleton Lipstick asks, would you consider a funny.net T-Chill takeover at some point when we reopen?
I mean, that'd be amazing. Can you imagine that? Me, John, and Disco. Maybe Frank. Throw Frank in the mix, of course. Like,
awesome.
I mean, come on. I actually didn't even see that. Shit. How would I? That's awesome. That'd be sick. But that's what I said about like playing live shows and like coming back with like in the red more so. That's why live shows sometimes are hard to do.
Yeah. Do you want to do like a lot more live shows?
Do I specifically?
Yeah.
Like I mean, in general, yes, but only practical. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I don't necessarily like to play shows that I come back where I spent more money than I made.
Mm. Well, that makes
Maybe
sense.
Frank.
Mm-hmm.
Funny. He said funny net Frank.
Oh.
Sorry, Frank. You.
Oh, poor Frank.
I don't know how many slots there are, dude. Sorry, dude. Oh, Frank, I'm only there on business, dude. I can't hang out. Frank's on probation.
Yeah. All right, another character. Give me another one. What about the pink girl with the lashes?
Pink girl with the lashes. There's 1,000 of those.
Okay, though, there's only one that I see with like long lashes.
Pink girl with the lashes.
She has big eyes. I think she's like Sonic.
She's got big eyes. Amy.
Yeah. Amy.
Amy's just good.
Just good. Okay.
She's just good. I'm misogynistic.
Oh damn.
No. Honestly, a lot of the female characters in Sonic are just like idiots. This isn't me. Okay, here's one that's really good.
Okay.
Blaze the cat. She's a pink cat. She's on the top row on your screen. She's cool. She's epic, dude.
Top
She's the front
row.
slot on epic.
Okay, got it. Epic front slot.
I only say this stuff about Frank because I feel like if I say, "Hey, Frank, want to come play?" he'd be like, I don't know, maybe.
Can you act in his voice, like on?
Yeah. I am Frank. I just. Hello.
Oh god.
I forgot you can still see me.
Oh god.
Oh shit. I just want Frank to go, you fucking. I'm gonna message me right now and say you suck.
Damn.
He sent me a message that says, "When's your interview?"
Like right now?
Well, not right now, but like probably an hour ago.
That would be funny if he texted you right now and was like in chat all.
You would say that. Okay, fuck. There's so many. They got all the E-series robots from Adventure. They're all fucking great. All right, see those robots that look like the other robot that are like blue, orange, purple, and black?
Yeah,
Put them all in good.
Good. Got it.
Fuck yeah, dude. Shouts out. We love the E-series robots. I'm gonna blow my nose. Sorry about. Oh.
No, you don't have to be sorry. You know, sometimes fans love that.
No, they don't. End of your friendship.
People have fetishes, Randy.
So funny.
Also, Ed Jr. asked earlier, Morpheus, what is your opinion on potato bread, Randy?
I guess it's fine. It's kind of a strange one, but yeah, it's cool.
Okay.
God, there's so many characters I want to put into just annoying useless.
Let's start with the ones you want to put in good slots, because if there's too many of that...
Okay. Chaos, dude. There's a blue guy made out of water.
Made out of water?
I think he's on the second row for you, next to the silver bird guy.
Got it. And we're putting
made
him...
out of water. We're putting him in epic.
Epic.
Shouts out. We love Chaos Zero. all real ones, no Chaos Zero.
Awesome.
Okay. There are characters that aren't even from like the games. So
I wouldn't know.
I know.
That's what's so fun about this.
Alright, there's like a red guy. He's top row for you. He's like red guy, he's got a little white tuft of hair.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's Chip. He should go into annoying / useless.
Okay, got it.
All real ones, no. Be more great, annoying.
Wait, why is
Disco. I'm sorry. Why is he annoying?
Yeah.
Because he's always like, Sonic. He's like, shut up.
Because he talks.
Dark Gaia. Yeah,
if he breathes, it's annoying.
We need more good. Alright, let me think of some goods.
Yeah.
Some people who are just good, right? So, that silver bird guy, who I mentioned earlier, he's good.
The one with the red and black in his eye?
Yeah, that guy's good. That's just good. And then there's another girl with like yellow sunglasses on top of her head. She's purple. That's
Yes.
Wave. Yeah, she's just good too. Because
Oh,
they are from
she's
Sonic
pretty.
Riders, dude.
Oh, she's cute.
Yeah,
really
she's cool.
cute.
She thinks she can win with that board. That is a deep cut reference to Sonic Riders. Thank you.
Well,
God, most of these characters suck.
I'm gonna get another question in. Discoholic asks, that's Mecha. Oh wait, no, not. I don't know if that's
Not
a
a question.
Yeah, the Wizard of Loneliness asks, Mr. Bean actually ate my repetent uncle's anus. Thoughts? He put questions, so and a question mark. So thoughts.
I thought good thought. Thank you, Wiz, Mr. Bean. We're reworking Mr. Bean right now. I've heard your community feedback, and we've decided to rework Mr. Bean. Oh shit!
Nice.
Who next? We haven't even done Tails yet.
Yeah, that's the orange one.
Tails.
That
I
has
feel like Tails is just great. He's not epic, but he's not elite either. You know. Tails is cool, I guess, but he's just great.
He's just great. Aww.
He's just great. Espio? Okay, there's a purple guy with a horn. Top row.
Top row with a horn, purple. Is it more like a nose? Beak?
Yeah, it's like a yellow thing.
Okay. And
it's a horn, yeah.
He's great or good?
He's epic, dude.
He's
we
epic.
love Espio. Bitches love Espio.
Bitches love Espio. You know what bitches also like? 3D Blast, because that's who we're here for.
Iconic bitches only.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Another question. Do you have favorite saxophone players? Ask Cursed Synth.
No, that's the thing. I don't really know much about saxophone shit, so no. Honestly, I don't. I mean, I don't even really know any. Besides, like, Charlie Parker and Kenny G.
Yeah, people who play saxophone suck.
Yeah.
You don't care about
Joey
them.
Dosick, he plays sax in Wolfpack. He's cool.
He's the only cool one in this school.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be funny.
That's fine. I liked it.
I'm so glad.
Okay. This is going to be a deep cut. Sonic guy.
Deep
okay.
cut?
I'm
What does that
trying to
mean?
That it's deep that I like this person.
Okay, got
Alright,
it.
so for you, it's on the very last row. It's the first guy. He's got blue eyes and like he's orange kind of.
And he's elite?
His name, he is, you know what? We're gonna put Emerald in elite. Yep, that's Emerald.
Emerald. Awesome.
I just notified my girlfriend that she was a 3D Blast fan and she was not with it. Called her an iconic bitch.
Oh my god!
That's not cool. That's not what that meant. God.
Have you
Sonic
seen
characters, they're all crazy. And most of them, honestly, are stupid. I wish I could just, like... Bing, 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 bing. Okay, there's an anime guy, a kid. He's got, like, orange hair. He just, like, looks like he's from an anime all of a sudden. He doesn't even fit the rest of the aesthetic. For you, it's the second to last row.
Yeah, he's like I pointed
Chris?
him
Yeah,
out.
annoying. We don't like Chris. Who
He's
would?
useless. Anime. Anime's
Fuck
for
that.
nerds.
Mm-hmm. Fuck that. Do you know what a chow is?
Who's asking that?
Okay, for you, it's the second row. It's a blue creature with black eyes.
Right.
Yellow kind of fists almost.
He looks useless.
Nope. Putting him in elite, dude. We love chows.
Oh, wow.
Chow Garden. Who doesn't love a Chow Garden?
What about the
Shouts out.
alligator? What is this alligator? over
Alligator.
here?
That is Vector the crocodile.
Oh, he's a crocodile.
Who could forget? He's great. We like him. Put him in great. Yeah, why don't you ask me just how about this guy and I'll just tell you where to put him. That's a lot better. Easier.
Well, I don't know their names. What
We'll
about
just
the
say
other
we're gonna say, like,
Knuckles? Where does that guy go?
The other Knuckles. The
Yeah.
regular Knuckles?
Yeah. Oh,
Knuckles is... Sorry, what? Yeah?
I was gonna ask, is Knuckles the one that they made that meme about where they're
Oh, the Uganda knuckles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you put big in elite. You put the wrong guy.
Oh wow.
Leave him up there. Leave him up there. Fuck it. Leave him up there. Leave him up there. All right. All right, but on your screen right now, there's the second to last row, and there's the one-eye guy, and then there's the two-eye guy to the right. Do you see what I'm talking about?
One-eyed, two-eyed. Yeah.
So two-eyed is who I was talking about before. Put him in elite.
Got it.
All right, now that we're figured out, you can just describe someone, and I'll tell you who it is and where they go.
Okay, the three-spiked white guy.
Three spikes white guy.
Well, kind of looks like a pot leaf on his head, but he's white.
Okay, yeah, that's Silver. Silver is annoying, useless.
Annoying, useless. Got it.
Easy money. Remember, we're still taking questions, guys.
Oh yeah. Shiro City asked. Shiro City asked me to ask you, what is your favorite blending technique when you're DJing? That's a good question.
Blending,
I like that.
Blending. What is that like? So, I think a DJ mix should never stop. I don't like it when people just fade songs in that are different tempos and not beat synced. I know how to beat match, so I usually loop stuff, beat match it, bring it in slowly, cut out the bass, bring it in at a certain part of the other song, and then transition it so when the next song stops, the other song continues. I don't understand if that's a technique. I think that's just regular mixing. Okay, give me a character.
All right, let's go.
You can start from the top.
All right. The glasses dude. Yeah.
Annoying use. Wait, no. Sorry, he represents the OC. You can make your own character in Sonic Forces. He's fucking epic, dude.
Epic. Got it. Right next.
Imagine making your own character, dude. How epic is that?
I can't imagine it. I don't have a brain.
You thought traveling was weird? During COVID, you can make your own Sonic character, and he can have big glasses and double jump.
He could be a hipster with red skin.
All right.
Okay, so the Sonic blue fucking I don't even know how to explain it.
Yeah, you're right. That's metal. That's regular Metal Sonic.
Regular, okay. Green Bird with
Green
goggles.
Bird. That's Jet the Hawk. He's just you know what? He's great. We like Jet.
Red Mohawk, brown.
That is Mighty the Armadillo. He is great as well because he came back for Mania. We stan.
Yellow guy.
Yellow guy. That's Ray the Flying Squirrel, dude. He's just good. Cause he's okay. Mm-hmm. But nobody really cares about him. This next chick is. I think she's from Sonic Boom. I think that's who that is. I don't fucking know. Annoying, useless. Fuck that. And if that's not who I think it is, yeah, I think that is. I don't watch that show. Fuck off. What's the deal with the Chaos Emeralds? They were stolen, dude.
I don't know if you answered this yet, but Torch2424 asks, what is your favorite and least favorite thing about streaming on Twitch?
My favorite thing about streaming is, I did it. I started because I just like to show my friends. Like before you could Discord stream, just having it on was fun. Having people watch and talk with you is fun, and especially if you get like your friends, you get to joke around, and people actually like watching you. That's really fun and humbling. You know what I mean? Yeah. People sub to you. Having emotes is fun. You know what I mean? Having the Henry emote. Who could forget?
Yeah. Get that Henry emote in chat if you have it. And the wet.
The worst part about streaming on Twitch? Like I said, if there's something I don't like about it, I would just not do it, right? So... God, this is a tough part. This is a tough one. There are, I guess, just people who don't know you coming in and being rude, I guess, sometimes. But doesn't happen enough to discourage me, obviously.
Mm.
I guess it can suck sometimes people don't watch, I guess. Or not that they should, but like sometimes you get like you're in a groove and like one day you're like, oh nice, I got like 10 people or something. You're like happy with that and the chat's kind of going off and you're having a good time. And then the next day you play a game with your friends and like it's just 2 people and it's just your friends, you know what I mean?
Mm.
And it's like, that kind of sucks, but at the same time, it doesn't suck enough to make me stop. I'm not really doing it for that reason, so.
Yeah. Well, I understand that. When I started this, I was like, people are probably not going to watch. But, like, that's not, I don't really care. Because I also save the VODs. It's kind of like, it's there if you want to, consume the content of these people.
It's there.
Yeah.
I think sometimes if you're not... The worst part, I guess, would be to feel like you have to do it. And then you force yourself. That can be the worst part. I guess the feeling that people are sub to me, meaning I have to do it.
Yeah. And
that sucks, I guess, if you don't want to. It doesn't really happen often, but sometimes it'll just be like, well, shit. Like, I guess I should. But then again, we were talking about this before the stream. Like, that's fun though. The fact that people even care. I guess it's like a fun thing to complain about almost, where it's like, the fact that you feel guilty about people watching you is like kind of fun.
Yeah, I've noticed that like when this shit happens, or like when you have a platform like that people forget how sympathetic or empathetic people are about you have to have off days. You have to take care of yourself, or like
when I first started, I would stream like every day. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, this sucks. And then that's why I would just do like twice on my own channel and then twice on my friend's channel. So I only have to really do... Like, you don't get burned out. You don't want to do that to yourself.
Yeah. That's why I try to keep this on Sundays.
It's good. I think you can increase it as it goes. Mm-hmm. But I think trying to do a schedule that's like every day or every other day, you just like... It's not fun because then you're like, let's say you're really enjoying a game or something, like oh I love this game, I can stream every night because I'm playing this game every night, and then you beat it and you're like, well, what do I do next? And you're like, I don't even have a game I like that much to play every day now. So
yeah.
All right.
Well, that's pretty wise. Thank you for sharing. All
right, girl with the bandages on her hair. We'll do a few
she
more
looks
than one
cool.
Tikal, she's great. She helps us in Sonic Adventure.
She's like the prettiest one up here.
All right, I mean, we put her in Epic if you want.
Yeah, I gotta say.
we do like Tikal. Tikal is nice.
Tikal. So
Tikal, yeah.
Is that the next one or the blue one with the stripe?
That's the one you're on right now. Yeah. I'm just going in order now from the top.
They're great.
Yep. Or not Epic. Sorry, you convinced me to put her in Epic.
Oh, I was talking about the next one, which was the blue striped with the yellow.
Oh, fuck that. We hate... That's Omochao. Omochao sucks.
Sucks.
Nobody likes Omochao. Get rid of Omochao.
He's out. He's out of here. All right. The white with the blue eyeshadow girl eyelashes.
That's Rouge the Bat. You know what? We're putting her in Elite.
Elite? Yes. Women power.
Rouge the Bat, what will he do? All right, let's do a question now.
All right.
Is there other media you find inspiring for your music beyond video games, specifically movies, books, shows, art?
Who asked that?
Curse Synth.
Got it.
Or if I wanted to be full of myself, Curse 3D Synth. I mean, yeah, like, I'm trying to think of like shows, movies, books. Books, certainly fucking not. Besides like fucking manga, I don't read books, at least. Who the fuck is reading a book? What the hell are you doing?
I have actually started reading.
Fuck you. I honestly haven't read a book ever, like on my own, after like in my life almost. This is like a handful. And now everyone's like, oh, that's why he's such a fucking...
Not even like The Lord of the Rings?
No. What the fuck? There's a movie.
I don't got time to read.
I'm trying to think though, like in general, like inspiring my stuff. I think a lot of comedy inspires me. So comedic stuff in general, that are shows, movies, and books. Yeah, stuff like that. So,
Ooh,
yeah. So I guess comedic stuff in general. Comedy is really important to me. Stand up and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Who's your favorite
That's why
comedian?
I'm so funny. Right now, it's Nate Bargatze.
Oh.
Probably my top ones include Nate Bargatze, Bo Burnham.
I love Bo Burnham.
Bo Burnham's like amazing, just for stand up. Yeah, Nate Bargatze right now is probably my favorite, easily.
Mm-hmm.
Check him out, so fucking funny and clean. Weirdly,
that is strange.
Mm-hmm.
Someone asked about the Randy lore. I am interested in knowing about that.
Talk about what is that? What does that mean? Talk about deep
I
Randy
thought you would
lore.
know.
That's what Frank said. What is their deep Randy lore? You have to be more specific. I'll answer it. I see another question that's above that.
Go ahead.
It's a quiz 0083. It says, how much do you think / overthink the samples you use? Do you ever sample something and then, damn, I should mix it up a little and decide not to or something? Or just sample whatever works for the song? Yeah, I think I do that, the second part. If it works for the song. I try not to, like, if you listen to my song, I try not to be like, that's the song in the song. Like, I kind of feel weird about using stuff like that. Like, I think if you listen to, like, Vaporwave stuff and then the original song, you're like, oh, it's the same. Like, I don't like that. I think you should be able to hear my song and go, like, I hear the bits of it, but I like how it's used differently.
I like how I find out afterwards that this, like, songs are popular. I'm like, oh, I heard this, and this is way better than the original. I like that bit.
That is true. To be fair, like, that's the weird thing is that I'm not, like, a stickler sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if I hear a song, it's a funk song, and it's, like, a future funk song, and you slap that nice kick on it, and it sounds good, I'd prefer that to the original, because I just like, you know, a more harder hitting drum on it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, and I do think some stuff just sounds better slowed down.
Yeah. Agreed. Torch2424 asked, what is your... wait, no, sorry. Who do you think is the most underrated vaporwave artist?
Underrated? Oh, Christ. Not Christ. He's overrated. Who is the most underrated? I'm trying to think of someone I like that... It's kind of a hard one to answer. Because at the same time, I don't want to say somebody and they're like, hey, I'm not underrated. You think I'm underrated? You don't think people listen to me?
That's like a hot
underrated. Take. I was just thinking about the artist Stevia Sphere yesterday, about how good Stevia Sphere is, and how there's been a few Stevia Sphere like live sets recently during the URL show stuff, and everyone loves it, and I'm just like, I feel like Stevia Sphere should be like way bigger. Nano is true, says Disco. Nano, that honestly, there are a lot of people at least like in the scene that came up with me that like, I'm just like, damn, that is who I used to listen to. That like got me into it. Like Nano was one of those people. So yeah, Nanu. Who else do I like? Oh, dude, this true underrated genius. Icy. That's the true answer there. Under everybody should listen. Nobody should listen to him. No, everybody. ICIC's did my album artwork. Just a general friend. Super talented. Considers himself, I guess, a game dev first, but his music is good. Doesn't really release it he doesn't like release albums or anything, but he has a few collections of stuff he's worked on Spotify. So yeah, ISEEICY.
Thank you so much.
That's the answer.
Everyone check out ICIC. Yes.
ICIC.
All right, now back to the characters.
Okay, next guy's a robot guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's just good. Omega's kind of lame.
He's good. Okay.
Charmy's kind of good. The B guy. There's a next guy's a purple dude with a tooth. Right?
Yeah.
Making sure that's Fang. He's great. We like Fang. Good idea. Bean, the green bird.
Yes.
Let me know if I'm going too fast.
No, you're going great. You're doing great. We have 20 minutes left. I want to
let's
get
knock
this done.
out. Here we go.
Yeah.
The bird. Bean is just good. Fuck Bean. Bark the polar bears. The next one with the hat on. Fuck, just good. Who cares? Eggman. Epic, dude. Who doesn't love Eggman, right?
Hell yeah. There's 3 Eggmans, I think.
Yes. So the one with the white beard is annoying, useless. Because I don't want to say his name, and people who know who he is know why. Knuckles. We didn't even. Wait, I didn't even. Wait, what the? Hold on.
Wait, your face is not covered.
Sorry, I must have moved Knuckles myself. My bad. I'm gonna put Knuckles back to where he is on my screen. Okay. Next one is like an older guy.
Mm.
That's Gerald Robotnik. He's just good. He created Shadow, so that's that.
He's just
Next
good.
guy is... Yeah, he's just good. Next guy is Black Doom. Annoying, useless. Shadow the Hedgehog sucks.
He looks like a hammerhead shark.
He does, yeah. Next one is Mephiles. He can go in annoying, useless.
Oh, but he looks so cool.
Yeah, but he's just like an edgy piece of shit. Who cares? Next one is Infinite. He's annoying, useless. He's too edgy for me, dude. Fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
Next one's like a blue ball guy. Annoying, useless. The next one's like a pink guy with horns. He's good. We like him. He might even be great. He's great.
He's great.
I think his name is like Zaz or something. The emo guy, the emo kid, is good. He's pretty funny. The next guy is Zavik. He's good, I guess.
He looks cool.
I can't believe it.
What?
Cool. I don't know. I just love it. Knuckles, he's epic. I'm sorry for not doing Knuckles earlier, but there's Knuckles.
Epic.
Egg Robo is next. He's just good, I guess. He's, like I said, these are just snap judgments. Next one is Honey the cat, I think.
Oh, she's cute.
She's in Sonic. She's in like the re-release of Sonic the Fighters. She's like a virtual fighter. You know what? She's good, I guess. Who cares? The next one is Maria. She has space AIDS and gets shot by the military.
What?
So this is
space
real.
AIDS?
So here's the lore. Let me break it down for you.
Break it down. I don't know what
the old Robotnik guy is trying to create the ultimate life form, Shadow the Hedgehog, because they're trying to. He's trying to cure space AIDS.
Like, is that what it's called?
It's called NIDS, and it's literally the same thing. That AIDS, neuroimmune deficiency syndrome.
Wow.
Which is like AIDS is what is the acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. So I don't know if that's not what space AIDS is, then I guess I'm wrong, but that's what it sounds like.
Oh my god.
She gets shot by the military. Where should we put her? I feel bad putting her in an annoying useless, but there's a level with her, and that sucks.
You put her
She's gonna
where
be
you
an
want.
annoying useless. Where's God? She's useless. She's dead.
Like, rest in peace, but...
Rest in peace, but you're dead. You're useless. Let's do a few more, then I'll answer Torch. That's Groovy Kaiju. I don't want to
Yeah.
Torch.
I love Groovy Kaiju.
This
my
next
buddy.
guy is the military leader from Shadow. He's useless. Fuck this guy.
Yeah, he seems like a dummy.
Can't believe the president's not on this list. So the next dude is a Wisp. He's great.
There's another anime girl coming up.
That's Elise. She's gonna go in useless. Don't worry, we'll get to it. Next one, Orbot and Cubot. These two guys, they're good. You know what? They might even be great. They're pretty funny.
They're great.
Mm-hmm. And the next one's Elise. Everyone hates Elise. We hate Elise.
Is she mean? Like, what? She
is a furry, and she kisses Sonic.
Oh, okay.
She's that one.
I got it. I know how you feel about furries from watching.
Oh
your
yeah,
stream.
we hate furries. She
Like,
kissed
that's
Sonic.
what.
That's not okay. That is not okay.
Oh my god.
Only person that should be kissing Sonic is another Sonic.
Another Sonic.
The yellow guy, he's good, I guess. I don't know. The sexy green one.
Oh,
she's
sexy.
Yeah, she is No, I don't know. She's like, they're just from that one game. I don't know. There's a million of them. Marine. I don't even know what she sucks. She's in one game. She's Australian.
But she's
something.
sexy.
No, wait, the green one.
Oh wait, where did the green one go? I didn't
Good.
get that one. Good.
Put her in good.
Got it.
Okay, I'm gonna answer that question.
Yeah.
A question: do you wish people would ask you, and then answer that question? Oh man, I don't know. That can't be a thing I have. Question people I wish they would ask me.
That has to be.
I mean, damn. What is the question I wish you would ask me? I don't know. People ask me about. People. I wish people would ask me what my PayPal address is. No.
Wait, do you have it in your link tree?
No, I don't have my PayPal. No. I'm gonna answer the other one. If I think of that other question, then maybe I'll answer it. But he also says, "What are the little details in your album no one notices, but you secretly wish people did?" In the first track on "Music Here to Stay," they are in the background of like the drop, kind of. No, not the drop. Sorry. There's just like this little airy kind of pad that goes on throughout the song. Maybe I could show it if someone asks or anything, but it is the Sega logo. Like, it is the Sega. So like, not that one. It's the like a Sega. So the song actually goes like Sega. That throughout like almost the whole song. I think they're the same chord. I think I might follow. I don't think I pitched it up. So yeah, that song follows the same progression as the Sega logo.
Oh,
I don't know that.
I did cover your face. I'm gonna cover my face because it's not important today.
Whatever. I've been rubbing my nose.
All right.
Okay.
Let's.
We'll cover the last three.
Well, there's 5.
What the fuck? Hold on. What do I? Okay, so okay, that girl, first one on your screen, put her in useless. She's Australian.
Got it. We hate Aussies.
She's in one game, I think, and she sucks. Then that yellow guy, black and yellow. I don't know who that is.
Useless.
Useless. So then now you have Teddy Tails. I mean, epic. Who doesn't love Tails doll? Cream the rabbit. Where do we put Cream? All right, this is gonna game. I'm gonna game out with Cream. Here we go. Ready? Cream's going in great because she is from Sonic Advance 2, and Sonic Advance 2 is really good.
Epic.
And also, name is Cream, which is pretty funny.
Yeah, like.
And then this last guy, I have no fucking idea who this. So useless.
Useless. All right.
I think the only difference between us right now, okay, so there's those colored robots that you have, like the purple, orange, blue, and black. You have in a row in good right now. Do you see those?
In good, yeah.
Move those up to great.
The orange and black robots.
It's the orange, black, purple, blue.
Okay.
The 4 of them in a row.
The 4 of them.
After Amy, yeah, those 4 just should be moved up, and then I think we're the same.
Awesome.
We did it.
There we are, guys. There we go. Epic.
A question I wish people would ask me is, why do I defend gatekeeping? And then I'm going to answer that question with, because I like having the gates opened, but I like having the different areas defined. Does that make sense? Thank you. You know what I mean? Just use that vaguely as you want. Nobody asked that question. That's why that was the question I chose.
I love gatekeeping people out of the emo genre.
I mean, you don't want fucking losers in your area. What is so wrong about gatekeeping?
You're right. You're right.
Close the gate. You can knock, and if I look, I'd be like, yeah, come on in. It's open to mostly everyone. But not that fucking weirdo. This is not all inclusive. That's my take.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, you should gatekeep to a degree. There are like a lot of fucking weirdos out there and like bad people who take a culture or like a...
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Or also like, I think like bending the rules so that like a genre... When I say a genre, people don't even know what it means. That's why I think that like you failed. Like if I say vaporwave, people go, "What does that sound like?" And they go, "Well, it's trap, dance, mall soft, noise, music, ambient." They don't even know what it means.
Wait, you literally tweeted the other day about hyperpop, and
that's on that idea.
Yeah,
that's how I feel. I mean, I don't really listen to hyperpop or am part of that scene. But I was kind of riffing off of that and like how vaporwave went, where it's like, vaporwave. What does it sound like now? Apparently, Dan Mason's fucking emo Midwest album is vaporwave. Fuck you. No, it's not.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. It's because Dan Mason made it, and that, like, just because he made it, it's vaporwave to people, and it's like, no, you got to know the differences. Some people make other genres.
Like, I think I get why there's a crossover. Like, I'm not saying you're not allowed to make synthwave, or you're not allowed to throw an URL show with a synthwave guy. But like, home isn't vaporwave. Fuck you.
Oh, yes.
And everyone will just be like I said, I was like, the doors are open. You can come in, you can see what it's about. But if you're gonna come tell me stuff, I don't want to hear it.
Like, I've been here. I've been through shit. But
then
you
again,
think I don't know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm new.
Yeah, well, it's not like I'm not telling you exactly what it is, but it's like I like definition. Skeleton Lipstick says it is, and you're out, Skeleton Lipstick. What do you know? How long have you been around?
Who's been around? Well, if an elder, like, in the scene, not like old. Oh my god.
Well, then there you go. That's your fault for not defining it. You haven't gatekeeped enough, because now, what the fuck? None of it makes sense. It doesn't have a definition. You failed as the original people. You didn't gatekeep hard enough. Define. I like definitions.
I just want to say...
Am I worried about being canceled? Yes. Now I am.
I just want to say you should be on Hot Takes. I want to hear you. I want to hear you just like slam into people about vaporwave.
I also like if the person who made it, if you want to attribute the genre more or less to Macintosh Plus, and Macintosh Plus never set any rules, then I guess it's like whatever, do whatever you want. But I don't know. I feel like when I got into it, the reason I think this is because when I did get into it, I felt like it was a lot more defined, and I definitely was like, everyone making the genre right now, I hear why it's called vaporwave. Now I don't believe that. That's why I think that.
+1 Randy for Hot Takes. Vaporwave. Punk? Question mark? Oh my god.
All about closed borders music genre. Yeah. I like definition. Crossover.
Would you build a wall?
I would build a wall. I am conservative. No. Vote. I am the Trump of vaporwave. No, don't give me that.
No. 3D hashtag 3D blast.
What does punk sound like? What does goth sound like? I feel like that can be answered. I'm gonna argue with Skeleton Lipstick now. He's too open-minded, you know. He's all about like it's all cool, man.
You should type viciously.
Cool. You're too supportive. People like you too much.
How do you feel about being too nice in the?
I don't think I am. I think being too nice leads to a lot of people who are just making random stuff who are just like, this is the same. I don't know, man. Fuck off. Everything I say digs me into a hole. Orange man of vaporwave. That's why we're canceling me. I already got the worst artist of 2020 on that Reddit post, so I'm already good.
Wait, what?
Don't do it. Come on.
I don't know.
That Reddit post.
What Reddit? I don't have Reddit.
You're good. Kelton, I'm just kidding. I do hold these harsh opinions, but if you want to vibe out or whatever, if you want to listen to music based on vibes, I'm only kidding. I don't mean it.
I think you do mean it.
I hate Skeleton Lipstick. He supports me too much.
Oh god.
Where do you want Vaporwave to go? Where do you want 3D Blast to go? I want Vaporwave to go into the fucking grave.
No!
Rise out of the ashes.
Vaporwave's over.
Vaporwave is already on the up. I think people. I mean, I don't know. It's cool. I think Vaporwave, like I said, because it's so inclusive in terms of style. I'm not saying like people. Obviously, don't be a dick to people. And if they make like other music, like that's why I like internet music, like in general. Like there's an internet music scene on top of Vaporwave, right? Like I know so many people that just make music on the internet, and it's all kind of weird, but it's not Vaporwave. So it's like, I like that, and I think that's cool. And I've played shows with people who don't make Vaporwave. Obviously, you're allowed to do this. But
who have you played shows with? Like what genres?
Chiptune. Like I used to play with stuff with like Floor Baba, like more of that type of internet music that are like break beats and jungle, and not that those are internet genres, but yeah, chiptune people. Stuff like that.
Cool.
You know.
Did you feel like you were not like a part of it, but people still like vibed?
No, I felt a part of it because we all made like weird stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I like. I like renaming this scene to weird internet.
Weird.
Funny net.
It's now renamed. You are the verdict here. Whatever you say goes.
Yeah. That's true. Also, keep in mind, I do make the decisions. Unfortunately for everybody else, I do make the calls on all these rules. They're actually my, yeah. I like to sub all music under internet. Exactly.
Well, we're now out of time. It's 10 p.m. Would you like to shout out anything?
Oh yeah, I didn't talk about any of this stuff. So, next Friday is the beginning of me, Discoholic, and Christ first episode of it's called Greetings from Internet USA. It's going to be like a talk show where we talk about stuff like this. It's very much about internet scene stuff. So internet community stuff. So we're gonna dick around. Well, it's gonna be us being us. First episode with Frank JFC. Who doesn't love a Frank JFC?
Who doesn't?
So join that. That's gonna be every Friday on my Twitch. This Friday. So yeah, sorry, this Friday. It's Sunday. And then at the end of April, the date isn't technically set yet, but we are gearing up for a URL show called the hashtag 3D Blast is Over Party, which featured people like Dan Mason, Pad Chennington, Christ, Discoholic, Nano, Hexadecimal, Encarta, Icy, Wizard of Loneliness. God, I hope I don't forget anybody. A few others that are like some skits. Who didn't I mention? A Hero. It's those shows are at 8:00. The other show. Mm-hmm. And yeah, so stay tuned for that. I got more info coming up. And right after this one, tonight, we're moving over to the Christ stream. And right, so now you better have your stream started up.
Yeah.
We're coming.
And I'm gonna shout out my next stream, which is this Wednesday, actually, and I'm gonna be with Wizard of Loneliness.
Yes!
Yeah!
Maybe I'll tune in for that.
Maybe. Oh, thank you so much.
I'll definitely be there.
Thank you. So yeah, so we're rating Christ. Hopefully he is streaming.
Christ, are you on? John, he's in there. I think so.
Do you think he's streaming?
I think so. Is that true? Disco, help me out. It's ready to go.
It's ready to go.
Raid.
Okay.
Christ.
Well, bye everybody. Have a good night.
Thank you so much for having me. That was awesome.
Thank you so much for joining me. You are awesome. Everyone in chat is awesome. Love you guys. Love you, 3D Blast. All right. There we go. Now everyone go.